also have the K-9 fund of $794.34. They may transfer out of the 2016 capital reserve fund of $89,189.80. Total appropriations are $11,859,575.66, which is under the $12,409,895.03 that we proposed for this year. So.
Questions about year-end appropriations? Not. Entertain a motion.
So motion.
Second. Thank you. Vote. Mr. Legato.
Yes.
Mr. Stein.
Yes.
Mr. Bates. Mr. Guarino.
Yes.
Ms. Garfucci.
Yes.
Moving on, resolution 18, 2023, 2024, final budget appropriations. Commissioners, please find the resolution for adoption of the 2024 appropriations. The following format conforms with the legal level of budgetary control according to Ohio Revised Code 5705.38C. The required appropriation measures shall be classified so as to set forth separately the amounts appropriated for each office, department, and division, and within each the amount appropriated for personnel services. Therefore, this budget conforms with the state statute in that the appropriations resolution is presented as follows. It is by fund, by department, for personnel services, salaries and benefits, and all other non-personnel service expenditures. You have your budget worksheets there that correlate to the 2024 appropriations, and I will let Dawn go over some of those budgeted items.
For the general fund, the expenditures we anticipate to be $7,517,709.45, and land improvement fund expenditures to be $839,360. This figures remain the same as the draft that you saw in November.
Right. Questions on the 2024 final budget appropriations? Thank you to Dawn Sweeney for her familiarity with the UAN system. So she's really gotten us organized, gotten Dawn organized, and our fiscal processes very well organized. So thank you, Dawn. Thank you to Christine Ward for your assistance in accounts payable. So these are coming together nicely. Any questions? Not entertain a motion to approve resolution 18, 2023 for the 2024 final budget appropriation.
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Call the vote. Mr. Guarino.
Yes.
Ms. Garfucci.
Yes.
Mr. Legato.
Yes.
Mr. Stein.
Yes.
And Mr. Bates. Next up is resolution 19, 2023, the 2024 tax advance resolution. Commissioners, please accept this resolution to request advances of real estate taxes collected on the district's behalf and deposited into the general fund as set forth on the following dates provided by the Geauga County Auditor's Office. So real estate tax distributions will come on January 19th, 2024, February 16th, June 26th, and July 12th of 2024. So, straightforward there. So we get a motion to collect our money.
Make a motion.
Thank you, Ray.
Second.
Thank you. Call the vote. Mr. Garfucci.
Yes.
Mr. Legato.
Yes.
Mr. Bates. Mr. Guarino.
Yes.
And Mr. Stein.
Yes.
All right, moving into commissioners' time. We have some presentations, some items for you, commissioners' time. So we're going to start with our astronaut phenom, Chris Vendrick. So he's going to update you and talk talk a little bit about the 2024 total solar eclipse on Monday, April 8th, right?
Nicely done.
No, thanks. Set it up for it. Take it away, Chris.
Good morning, good morning. So, as Mr. Orvis mentioned, the date to remember is April 8th, 2024. Right, I'm only going to ask you that 4 times. So, this is kind of it's a lifetime natural spectacle that's coming right to Geauga County. So, we've been planning how best to share that with the public. So, this is just kind of a briefing on what we're going to expect this spring, and then I'm going to share with my colleague Holly the public event that we're going to have to actually view this event on April the 8th, 2024. Oh, nice. So this is going to be a total solar eclipse. We've had partial eclipses here in the past in Geauga County. So total eclipses are when the moon completely blocks the sun. This is a snapshot we took at a previous partial eclipse, and they were kind of fun. But this is our chance to be completely standing in the moon's shadow for a few minutes. It's one of those things that comes around maybe once or twice in a lifetime. Here in Ohio, once in a lifetime. And so we've had partial solar eclipses in the past. These are some of the snapshots from our past programs. And public participation has always been pretty high for those. We've had more than 100 for one in 2014. There was one in 2021 that took place right at sunrise, so only a few people showed up. But the big one that stands in folks' memory was in the summer of 2017. On a lovely August afternoon, we had more than 2,000 visitors come to Observatory Park for that. And that was great. We learned that there's a bottomless appetite among the public to check out these cool solar eclipse events. We also learned that about 2,000 visitors is really the maximum capacity we can handle at one of our parks. After that, we started running out of parking, and how many toilets do we have? So because the total solar eclipse is going to be rarer and kind of a much bigger spectacle, we are planning our event for the county fairgrounds, where there's room for everybody and nice wide open spaces. So on our date of the hour, it's 4/8/2024. We've got our public viewing event planned for the Great Geauga County Fairgrounds. So we're calling it our Great Geauga Total Solar Eclipse. So here's what to expect on Eclipse Day for here in Geauga County. This is a snapshot from the last time the U.S. got a total solar eclipse, which was that same eclipse back in 2017. For us, it was only a partial eclipse. This is down in Kentucky, where they got to see the moon completely block the sun. And it gives you this great twilight nighttime experience called totality, which people will drive from quite a far away away to see. And is, like I said, one of the coolest natural spectacles that nature can put on. It just means that for a few minutes there, you're standing exactly in the moon's shadow. The moon's shadow is pretty narrow. By the time it gets to Ohio, it's only going to be about 100 miles wide. So anybody inside this stripe from Mexico to Newfoundland is going to get a total solar eclipse. Everybody else in North America just gets a partial solar eclipse. So it's kind of a fun deal that this has come directly to us. Yay, right there. Sorry, I'm kind of excited. Nicely done. Zooming in on Ohio, so as you can see, the moon shadow kind of sweeps in from southwest to northeast, so it'll come through just north of the Dayton area, kind of through Mansfield, on through Cleveland, and on into Erie, PA. But even places like Youngstown are not going to get to see a total solar eclipse. So we do anticipate folks from some of the adjacent counties coming here if the weather is good. This is one of those things that's a little bit weather dependent. So if the weather's clear, we anticipate quite a few visitors. And if the weather's rainy, fewer visitors. All right, so how rare is this? This is so rare we have not actually had one here in Geauga County since 1806. We put a nifty article in our newsletter on some of the fun local history of people who saw the eclipse. The last time Geauga County got a total solar eclipse. And it's not going to happen again for about 420 years. So like I said, between 1806 and 2444, this is our only total solar eclipse that's come to Geauga County. If you talk to other folks around Ohio, you might hear a different date that, Ohio gets its next total solar eclipse in 2099. And so yeah, there is going to be a total solar eclipse coming through southern and central Ohio in 2099, but it just misses Geauga County. So like I said, if you hear 2444, that's for us, 2099 for anybody in Ohio. All right, so what are we actually going to see on Eclipse Day? So it starts off, we get about an hour and 15 minutes of an increasing partial eclipse, about 3.5 minutes right there in the moon's shadow for that totality darkness, and then another hour and 15 minutes of partial eclipse as things move along. So we've used our planetarium equipment to kind of condense that 2.5 hours into 30 seconds. So here's what we're expecting to see from Geauga County. You're supposed to do the cool music. It's kind of a 4-minute silence. And then another hour and 15 minutes of the moon moving along its way. So like I said, one of the coolest spectacles that nature can put on. It's coming right to everywhere in Geauga County. If you live anywhere in Geauga County, this is the view you'll be able to get from your front door. So here's kind of my way of summarizing it. We're going to get about 3 minutes